Ciao, dear Sicily lovers, and welcome to this episode of Stories of Proud Sicilian around the world. I am alone tonight because Gianca doesn't feel so well, and so I have to understand all my beautiful guests will say tonight. So please, if I'm in trouble, write in the comments and help me to understand them. I'm very excited. This is a special format, no? A special live broadcast because thanks to this live broadcast, we give proud Sicilians around the world the opportunity to share their story with us. And so, now, I'm not the guest star tonight, but our proud Sicilian family are the guest stars. So let me introduce you the beautiful, the wonderful Gonzalez family. Ciao! Ciao, ciao. How are you? Are you excited?
Oh, very excited. It's very exciting for us.
So, our Sicily lovers want to know your story, your origin, everything about you and your ancestors. So we can start introducing you. We have Roseanne, Julia, Alissa, and last but not least, a lucky man between these beautiful ladies, John. Ciao, ciao. So, where do you live right now?
We live upstate in Clifton Park, New York.
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yes, near the Albany region.
And where were you born?
We were both born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. And I can imagine also Roseanne and Alissa,
Yes,
your beautiful daughters.
Ah, thank you. Oh, Julia, Alyssa.
And so you have a Sicilian origin, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Could you please tell us about your origin? I remember that you come from a small, beautiful medieval village in the heart of the Madonie Nature Reserve named Gangi. But please tell us and share with the other Sicily lovers your origins and your ancestors' history.
I'll start with me. Yeah, sure. Both sides of my family, my mother and my father, they originate from Gangi, Sicily. And I actually went on Ancestry.com and I found manifests from two of my grandparents when they came over to Ellis Island to New York. So my grandmother, which is my father's mother, her name was Rosina Giunta.
Rosina.
And when she came here, they called her Rose. And that's where I got my parcel name, Roseanne. And she came here. She lived in Gangi, and she came here on a ship from Geneva. Am I saying it right?
Genova, in the north of Italy. Yes.
Yes. So her ship came in 1900. So she came when she was 2 years old. So she came very young. So this is my father's mother. My father's father, I couldn't find information. I couldn't find the ship he was on, but he also came over from Sicily. Going to my mother's side, I found my grandfather, my mother's father. His name was Ignazio or Ignatius.
Yes, and, Ignazio. Yes.
Yes. So when he came here, they called him Ralph for short. And he was also from Gangi, but his ship left from Palermo in 1913, and he was 12 years old. So they both, that's where we originated from. And they went to Ellis Island in New York, and they moved to Brooklyn, New York, which is where I am from.
So they arrived in the States in a very young age.
Yes.
And this is amazing. They met each other in the States, but they came from the same town. How this is possible, was possible? They lived in the same area?
I'm assuming so. I know somewhere there's a connection. I'm assuming that Gangi is small.
Yeah.
So the families somehow were entwined. And later on, when my parents were older, you know, when my grandparents had children and their children, you know, when they were older, that's when my parents got together. And, you know, but they already knew each other from when they were young, because the older generation already was, you know,
together.
Knew each other.
And so they grew up in a Sicilian style. And what did your ancestors tell you about Sicily?
You know, I don't really know too much. I know family is very, very important, and that's how I grew up. A matter of fact, I have the two first ones. Yeah, our family was very, very large.
Wow. Are they sons, daughters, siblings, cousins?
Yes.
What about these pictures everywhere?
Yes. So in Sicily, I'm sure it's the same now. Family is very important. And growing up, we were always at each other's houses for holidays, spent the whole summer with that whole group pretty much. And even until a few years ago, it was my mother's birthday. There was a newer photo. We're still a very large family. A lot of them aren't with us anymore, but we're still a large family. And we still keep in touch. And thank God for Facebook, because we all keep in touch also on Facebook. We all live in different states. So, you know, seeing each other is harder. But yeah, you know.
This is amazing. So, what about your experience to live in a Sicilian style family? First of all, I can imagine that it means family, no, a large family. So have lunches and dinners together, meals together, and what about your best memories with them?
My best memories growing up was every Sunday I used to go to my grandma Rose's house, Rosina, and we used to have our Sunday meal. One of my favorites is pasta lorda. I don't know.
Pasta?
It's called pasta lorda.
Pasta lorda.
Lourda.
Describe it.
It's like a pasta, and it has I tried to make it once, but it has nuts in it. And I tried to make it once, but my kids don't like nuts. So I haven't made it in a while. But I will say one of my cousins put together a cookbook of all our family recipes.
Wow.
So it's not published. She only gave it out to the family. And the pasta lorda and all our family recipes are in this book.
This is fantastic, because thanks to this book you can preserve your heritage, your traditions.
Yes,
Wow, a great idea.
Yeah. So that was my
Amazing.
grandmother's favorite dish to make. She also made sfingi.
Oh.
Oh, it was so good. And, that was we used to get together at her house for, New Year's. Another time it was my aunts and uncle's house. Like, it was always someone's house. It was always getting together. It was all about, family and food and tradition.
And what about you told me about their favorite dish, but what about your favorite Sicilian dish, your favorite Sicilian recipe?
The one I made for Christmas.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. From your class.
From your class. Wait, I'm not going to pronounce it right, but I did make it 2 Christmases in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can remember your beautiful pictures you sent us.
Yes.
Bruciolone.
Yes.
Bruciolone. And
our favorite. And since I took your cooking class, I learned that at the cooking class. But since I took your cooking class, I made rice balls. I don't even know how many times already. We made rice balls from arancini so many times. Yes, and we love it. We love it.
With prosciutto and bechamel, or with ragu. Which one you prefer?
On the side. I put the ragu on the side. I like stuffing it with mozzarella. I like the mozzarella inside, and so I keep it simple, but it comes out delicious. Every time. It's always gone within a day.
John, you are very lucky because Roseanne is a good cook, so you are lucky. You know this, no?
Excellent cook, but sometimes too much. I do less. No, I'm blessed. I also wanted to mention, I said it to you earlier, I know Roseanne's family, the whole family was from Sicily.
Please tell us also something about you.
Yes. So some people watching this would hear Gonzalez and they say, that's not Italian and that's Sicilian. My father was Puerto Rican and my mother was Italian and her family was from Sicily also. So I do have some Sicilian, not as detailed information. I have some parents who died very young. So I don't know specifically where in Sicily, like Roseanne does, but I knew growing up that we were from Sicily. We were from Sicily, and that family, they say, what does it mean to you? Also, the family, the Sundays, and also, whenever you could help another family member out, whether it's a cousin, you're good at one thing, somebody else is good at something else. They help you out, you help them out. And when it's for somebody in your family, you're there. You stop stuff and you help somebody, you help them out. And this way, that's the way, that's always the way it was, and it's a good thing.
You're always there.
And what did your ancestors tell you about Sicily? They tell you something?
I don't have as much as Roseanne does because I was 3rd generation. So my grandfather was born here. Born in New York City in the Lower East Side, and then they came to Brooklyn, and then that's when it is. So my great grandparents they passed before I was born. So but I did some of the food and tradition. I always remember, you always help somebody out. If somebody was short of this, you help them out, and that I mean, I'm sure other cultures is the same way, but particularly the Italian side, the Sicilian side had that.
Good people.
Yeah, and you are keeping the Sicilian culture alive in your family. I can see.
Yes, and we have to say, I mean, you know what I say. We have to say thank you, and so just coming here, so some of the cooking she did a couple of cooking shows. You revisit, you go revisit, and it brings back stuff that we kind of now understand a lot more. Roseanne went to the website and got me a couple of. It was nice. no hair, so it's good to have her.
Thank you for all your purchases from our online store.
Yes,
You have
Sicilianlovers.com.
yes, Rosella. Yes, you are beautiful. You are wearing, I can see the beautiful bobby lace earrings,
Yes.
our beautiful t-shirt, the Sicily Lover t-shirt. I can see your beautiful crochet cross and the other beautiful earrings, the cupola. Thank you so much for helping us to preserve this kind of ancient traditions that otherwise will disappear, and because only a few people have the passion and the passion to work to do something like this. It's a time consuming job, and so it's easier to find not made items. So thank you so much. You are on the top. There is a challenge between you, Liz Storm, and Katie O'Brien. You are addicted with our online store.
I paid the bill. I know. It's nice.
Sorry, please forgive us, John. You are in trouble. Sorry.
There's an expression: if your wife is happy, then you're happy.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
This is true. Fantastic. So thank you, John. I have to say thank you, John.
It's good now with for people who are in New York now. They know the cold weather.
It's freezing.
It's freezing, and we got snow.
It's
so
freezing.
It's good.
It is freezing, yes. And also in Sicily, we are very cold for us, of course, not for you. No snow this year, so we are fine.
That's good.
And I have another question. Do you speak Sicilian dialect?
I don't. Unfortunately, my grandmother spoke it fluently. My grandfather, spoke it fluently. Both of them on both sides, but it was never carried down to the generations. My father knew some Italian. I mean, I heard words here and there, but not fluent, not where I can carry a conversation.
Some words, bad words, maybe.
Oh, no, I do know bad words. No, I do know bad words, but I'm not going to say it.
This might be common for a lot of people, maybe who are watching this, that once the certain relative or grandmother who always spoke Sicilian, once they pass, then maybe it goes away because everybody, United States, especially the ones in the United States, they don't have that the practice. And
I try to learn. Even Julia, like I took Italian classes in college. I have books. I have Babbel, the app, and it's not Sicilian, but we're trying to learn something. We're trying to learn Italian.
So you're trying to learn more. Did we freeze?
Oh. I don't know. She's frozen.
Oh, we shocked her.
Oh, let's wait. Hold on.
Are we live?
Yeah. Oh, Rosella, you're frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen in time.
So we're going to be taking over the show.
No.
Sicily Lovers.
But doesn't it mean?
Oh, no.
That's it. Maybe they log on. Maybe I know. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Okay, so get the pictures of Grandpa and Grandma.
Yeah, we'll show some things right here, just in case we are.
She'll come back.
Yeah, we'll see what comes back.
So that is my mother's parents.
There we go.
That's my father,
Well,
my grandfather, Ignatius.
I'm here again.
We were starting to show photos.
Yeah. We're taking over the show.
We were starting to show photos. We didn't know what to do.
Right. Sorry, but sometimes the internet connection fell down. So I'm here.
That's
Go
okay.
on, please. Go on, please. So you are sharing some pictures.
Photos of the family. So that's
Oh,
my
wow.
grandfather who came over from Sicily when he was 12. That's Ignatius. And his wife, which is my grandmother. Her name is Her name is Alfonsina. And my sister's named after her, Alfonsina. She was born in America, though. So when he came to America, that's when they met. And then I have the other picture. And this
I love this kind of picture in black and white.
Yes. And this is my grandmother who came over from Sicily, Rosina, but we call her Rose. And that's my grandfather, Antonio. And he also came over from Sicily as well.
And are they the other siblings?
No, that's just their their friends, family, bridal party. Yeah.
It could be
some of them are siblings in there.
Uh-huh.
Their friends, family.
Cousins.
They had a big bridal party. Yeah.
Wow.
And when they were younger, both sides worked for they did embroidery on clothing and pocketbooks. And when my grandmother passed away, I happened to have a purse.
That's the right side.
Yeah, that's the front of it. That was hand embroidered by my grandfather.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And then here's the back.
There's the back.
This is a treasure.
Yes. I get chills just thinking, like right now I have chills because my grandmother, that's the first thing when she passed away. I was like, I have to have something from both of them. And that was from both of them because he actually made that for her. So, yeah.
I have two. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing this amazing story. Do you have more pictures you want to share?
Was there another one? I don't think so. Yeah, the other ones were just our family as we were older. And again, every summer we used to get together, and we all had houses, like a summer house, and we all used to get together and spend the summer there, all the families. And it was just incredible, just growing up and having all my aunts, uncles, cousins, till this day. I love them so much.
I can feel your love and your positive vibes. Yeah, this is amazing. Have you ever been to Sicily?
No.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get him to take me. Eventually, we'll get there.
I'll get 2 jobs. We know you do the tours, and that's what we talked about. We have my daughter; she's in college now, and we're talking to want something. No, college is expensive. But once we finish some stuff, we're looking to maybe actually go on maybe one of your tours.
Yes.
If we do go to Sicily, and you're still doing tours, we're probably
when we go to Sicily, I have to meet you and Gianca.
Yes.
I mean, that's it. We're gonna take your tour, and we're gonna spend time.
And we saw some of the videos of your during the tour. It looked very nice.
Always.
A lot of fun.
Well, they went to Gangi too.
Yeah, they went to Gangi.
Gangi.
Yeah.
And we're definitely gonna get together because I haven't met you or Gianca, but somehow I feel like your family.
Yeah, the same for us, and everyone tell us this. You are like family. Yes, even if we never meet each other, it's like we already know. Yes, this is the same feeling.
Yes, it's very odd that, it just, I feel like I've known you forever. It's so funny. But yeah.
I have a question for you. I
Oh,
have
a question for me?
Yes.
No, I have no answer for you.
You talk to a lot of people, a lot of people from the from the United States.
Yes.
Saying, what do you see as the biggest difference of people that are from Sicily, Sicilian from Sicily, that people that live now? What do you see the big difference? What changed with the people here that wasn't or was similar? Both.
I think that there are not so many differences. Maybe I can tell you that the thing that I appreciate the most is the way to enjoy life. When we have American people in our tours, they want to enjoy life, and the most important thing for them is to spend a great time relaxing, drinking something, enjoying great food. No, for Italian people and also for me, when you travel, you have to see everything, too much culture, no, and sometimes we lose the true meaning of traveling. Is also know the culture between the people. No, I love that. They want to spend time with Sicilian people, and I think that this is the thing I appreciate the most. And the difference, I can say, is maybe the how can I say, the mentality. No, we try to find every time something it's hard to say, something to take care, no, and sometimes someone don't care about other people. I can see that Sicilian style is more focused on family, no? Now the new generation are losing this meaning of family, no? To stay together. Maybe this, yeah.
That's true. I mean, I tell my daughters all the time, with certain things, I tell them, when you have your own family, you're older, you have your own families one day, I want you to keep the traditions. And I do tell you that. Like, I do tell them, keep up the traditions of what we do.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it ends with me and John. Yeah. I want it to go from generation to generation as I
Yes.
do.
Yeah. And another thing I can tell you that, to be honest, all the people that we meet during our tours, I can tell you that you are more Sicilians than Sicilians. It's true, because you are proud, no? In Italy, sometimes Sicilians people are afraid to say their origin, no? Because North Italy, South Italy, and so sometimes Sicilian people are not proud about their origin, you know. They go away, they escape, you know, to find a job, because of course Sicily is a beautiful land, but there are a lot of problems related to job opportunities, no?
Yeah.
And so Sicilian people, the worst thing is that a lot of Sicilian people don't love their island. And when we speak with you, we can feel your love for Sicily more than Sicilians that live here in Sicily.
Wow.
And this is amazing. Yes, you are proud. You are proud of your Sicilian origins.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
this is the most important things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Rosella, I went on again to check my DNA because it changes all the time. Remember, I sent it to you. And I went from 95% Sicilian now to
95.
I'm 97.
Wow.
It went up.
Yeah.
So I'm 97% Sicilian now.
On the DNA.
And my DNA. So it keeps going up.
This is fantastic.
I was so excited to see that. So I wanted to tell you because, yeah.
And do you know if you have any relatives still alive here in Sicily?
I believe I do. I personally don't know them, but I have at least, I'd say 3 or 4 cousins who traveled to Sicily years ago and looked into it, and they met our family.
Oh,
So
wow.
I do know there are, in fact, you know, relatives of mine in Gangi. They actually went to Gangi and they looked into and they met up with our family. So,
and now are you in contact with them?
They made contact. Yeah.
Not us.
Not us. Not us.
No,
but
you.
My cousins did.
Ah.
No, my cousins went to Sicily and they made contact with our relatives there.
Wow.
So
How did you?
One day.
How did they feel? Amazing.
Oh yeah, it was incredible because it's so interesting to. Like I go on Ancestry.com and I see I have so many family members that I don't know. They're like, this is a 3rd cousin. This is a 4th cousin. And somehow they're related to me. Some live in Sicily. And it's just so exciting to see like people that you don't even know that you're related to.
And a lot of this stuff we do, the food, the tour, going back in, it takes us back in time. To when we were younger and our families, and we miss some of the people who are not here, but it's still a good feeling of the memories we have, and some of those things we do kind of bring us back to an earlier time, which is always nice.
Yes, like all this is memories for me, like getting the cookbook out and getting the photographs out. So it's all great memories.
It's great.
Yeah.
Now I have a question for the younger generation, for Rosanna and Alissa. What about your feeling with Sicily? Do you feel Sicilian as well?
I feel like ever since like me and my mom signed up for the cooking class and started like watching your live streams, I feel like I feel more in touch with my.
For her.
I'm a fast talker.
She talks very fast, so I'm telling her talk slow.
To be honest, I understood.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mom. As I was saying, I feel more in touch with my Sicilian heritage now because of like events like this, and just even getting, you know, like the T-shirt, like the earrings, like the fact that they're from Sicily is just amazing, and they're gorgeous, by the way. SicilyLover.com. So I'm probably, but yeah.
You give me the opportunity to show SicilyLover.com. Please help us to spread the love all around Sicily.
Absolutely.
And what about the other beautiful daughter?
I definitely agree with Julia. I absolutely love being Italian and showing off my heritage. and I have the jewelry, and I have the shirt. Go order some.
And she did do one of the cooking classes with us.
I want to do it again.
Yeah,
definitely.
so she's looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, we are planning the other edition of the next virtual cooking class in the next days. We will share the dates with all the Sicily lovers.
Very exciting.
Have you? I'm curious. How did you find our Facebook page?
I searched for. I was always interested in my heritage, always, ever since I was younger. So once Facebook, I was on it, and I was looking up all these, pages that were Sicilian related. And I remember the very first one I seen of you, I think you were in the streets with Gianca, and there was some kind of a parade going on. And I sat there and I watched it, and I was amazed. And I was like, you know what? I'm joining this page, and that's it. I get your alerts. Ever since then, he could tell you every time you're on. Even Julia, she's like, I'm on.
With you, that parade.
The parade. I said, Julia, look, they're live in Sicily. So we were very excited to find that, and you both, because every broadcast after that, we pretty much watch. I mean, we watch when you're live, and if I don't watch it live, I go back and I watch it on Facebook.
Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope to meet you in Sicily one day and hug you in person.
Yes.
God willing.
God willing, we'll be there.
So, Julia, go fast with your studies.
Yes.
Because we have to celebrate.
She's graduating in May.
She graduates college in May.
Wow. Yeah. So maybe 2023 will be the right year.
Believe me, I look into it. I'm on your page all the time.
She has to buy less stuff so we can save for the trip.
Don't worry, I'll be on there soon to buy Valentine's stuff. He already wants another hat, so I have to get him a hat for Valentine's Day.
John, this is perfect to wear to warm your hat.
Yes. He wears it all the time. It's so funny. He wears it all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
The majority of the time.
Majority of the time you wear that hat.
I don't wear it to bed.
He doesn't wear it to bed, but he wears it everywhere else.
Every time I feel cold. So as you can see, I'm wearing my crochet head beanie and neck warmer because every time I feel cold. So it's perfect. And I hope that also Julia and Alisa will preserve the Sicilian heritage in the future.
Yes, absolutely.
God willing, yes.
God willing, yeah. I mean, we're trying to teach them. They're young now, and someday they'll have families of their own, and
maybe nice. just making arancini, maybe.
Yes. Well, yeah, they help me, especially this one. Right?
That's the whole point. You're teaching us some things. You're making it fun. You're making it fun. And listen, like he says, these are memories they're gonna have when they get older.
Yes.
Of this, and you're part of the reason. And when they're our age, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we did this class with this."
Yes. Years from now, they'll be talking about you and your cooking class, and our interview.
Thank you so much, really, for your love, and would like to share something, or what do you think?
Well, I did pick out my two favorite things from Sicily, those that I wanted to show.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
These are my favorite. Everything's my favorite, but these are my absolutely favorite.
oh, wow.
There we go. They're even, I
Show
think.
that.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I got
Your house is full of Sicilian items.
Yes, I know.
I absolutely, every time I look at these, I have these in my bedroom and I love it. And I just wanted to share that because this is what brings me joy. Just to look
So
at
you place in your bedroom?
those are in my bedroom. I have the Sicilian cart that's also made of pottery.
But the Moorish head, are they an advice for your husband? Because you know the story behind these heads.
No. Oh no.
What's the story?
Keep the secret. No, we can say. We cannot share this story.
Is that like the video of the two horses? Remember the horses when they were at the farm? The two horses, they were following each other. Remember the two horses that they were along the trail.
Oh, he's talking about when you and Gianca, you came across the wild horses. I showed him that video.
Yeah, the block.
He goes, does it have something to do with that? Oh my goodness.
I can remember. I can
Funny.
remember.
He made me laugh.
Yeah.
Funny moments. Oh, what about this day? Today is Sunday. You had the lunch together.
We didn't yet. We're gonna eat it. We usually eat later on Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually.
When we were younger, like the Sunday meal was probably earlier, 2 or 3.
Yeah. But we eat later on Sunday.
Yeah, and they take a little extra later because we knew we were doing this.
Yeah, we knew we were doing the interview, so we're gonna eat later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock, more or less, maybe.
We usually our usual time is like
5:30.
5:30.
Sunday, on Sunday,
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes life.
I put up my sauce. I make my meatballs, and I throw everything into a slow cooker, and it all cooks together.
Yeah.
And it's
what you are going to cook?
I usually cook. I make my sauce, and then I make my meatballs, and I throw them in with the sauce to cook together in the slow cooker. I have a slow cooker.
It's always meatballs. Sometimes it's braciole.
He likes the meat sauce, and then I have different kind of pastas.
Yeah.
So rigatoni, all different kind of pastas, spaghetti. It depends what we feel like.
Yes, Proud Sicilians.
That's another tradition that we keep because my grandmother did it. So now every Sunday, that's what we do.
Yeah, big Sicilian style lunch, big lunch during the Sunday day.
Yeah, actually, that's the biggest meal I make.
And we were lucky too. So I said we lived in Brooklyn, and then for about 20 years we lived in Staten Island, also in New York City.
In New York.
And then when we moved up here for work, a lot of our family was either up here or were moving up here. So it was nice. So we still have that.
We still have 10, the family 12, around us.
Yes, that are around us. Of course, it maybe not as big as it once was, but at least we still get together and spend time together, which is always nice.
Yeah,
absolutely. You are a beautiful family. I would like to say you that I feel very blessed to have you tonight with me during this amazing episode of Stories of Proud Sicilians Around the World. And you are the perfect Sicilians family. So keep alive the Sicilian culture and the heritage, and spread the love for Sicily everywhere. I have no doubt about this.
Yes.
Thank you for having us. We wish health for your
Gianca.
Gianca, I'm sorry. Gianca, may you feel better soon. Sorry we missed them, but thank you for having us, and this was really exciting for us to do. So thank you.
Yes.
The same for me. It was a really, really pleasure, and see you in the next virtual cooking class.
Oh, we'll be there. We will be there. Thank you, Rosella.
So now it's time to say all together.
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
1, 2,
3. Love,
Hugs
and
kisses
kisses from Sicily. Ciao.
Ciao.